Student, good evening to everybody. In last class, we were learning about pronoun, and we come to know that what is pronoun and its kinds. And in last class, we studied about personal pronouns, reflexive pronoun, and demonstrative pronoun. And these pronouns are clear with you. Personal pronouns means you have to remember the three types of person: first person, second person, and third person. And first person, you have to know who speaks. Second person, who is spoken to, and third person, spoken of. And reflexive pronoun, you are clear with that. When self or selves is added to the personal pronoun, then only it becomes reflexive pronoun. For example, himself, herself, themselves, yourselves, etc. And demonstrative pronoun is that a demonstrative pronoun points to the noun it is used for, and it used to point to the noun directly. This is my pen, that is my book, it is a table, this, that, it. These are the example of demonstrative pronoun. And today we are going to see about interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are the pronouns which are used to ask questions. The words which are used to ask questions are known as interrogative pronoun. Now, you have to clear with whose is this book? What is the color of your shirt? Which is the best boy of your class? Who has done the work? Who, what, which, whose, whom. All these are interrogative pronouns. And student, you have to know that who is used for persons only. Always you have to remember that who is used for persons. That is used for things. Which is used both for persons and things. Whose and whom are used for persons. Both of them are formed from who. Once more, I am repeating. Who is used for persons only. That is used for things mainly. Which is used both for persons and things. Whose and whom are used for person. Now, you note the difference in the meanings of who, what, and which. Who is he? He is Surjit. What is he? He is a student. Which is he? He is the last boy in the third row. When we use which for comparative choice, the comparative adjective is preceded by the. Now you see the example. Which of the two is the taller? Which of the sisters is the prettier? Now once more I am repeating here. When we use the word which for comparative choice, the comparative adjective is preceded by the. But you have got that The used to come before superlative degree. But if we are going to make a choice for comparative, then before the comparative word also the will come, and this one you have to keep it in your mind. Now fifth number is relative pronouns. Relative pronoun is very easy to understand. First we have to know the definition. What is relative pronoun? Relative pronoun is the pronoun that refers to a noun mentioned before and also relates to sentences. Or in easy way we can tell that relative pronoun is a pronoun that used to relates or joins two sentences. Now you look at the examples. That is the boy who met me in the bazaar. Now here who is relating the sentence that is the boy and met me in the bazaar. So that is the boy who met me in the bazaar. Now who is joining the sentences? She is the girl whom the teacher punished yesterday. Now whom is the word joining the two sentences. She is the girl the teacher punished yesterday. Here, she is the girl whom the teacher punished yesterday. Now, third example you see. This is the house which I sold last year. Now, which is relating the or joining the sentences. This is the house I sold last year. Now, you see how the sentence will get joined. This is the house which I sold last year. Here is the child whose father died yesterday. Now here whose is joining the two sentences. Here is the child, father died yesterday. Now student, here one thing we have to remember, antecedent. Now antecedent is what you have to know. Now you see before the joining word who, whom, which, whose, there is a noun. Boy, girl, house, child. Before who, boy is there. Before whom, girl is there. Before which, house is there. And before whose, child is there. So boy, girl, house, child. These are known as antecedent. So in easy way, the noun which comes before the relative pronoun is known as antecedent. Or the noun to which a relative pronoun refers come before it is called its antecedent. And antecedents are the noun that used to come before the relative pronoun. So student, antecedent is clear to you, I think. The noun which comes before the relative pronoun is known as antecedent. Now last we are going to see is indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun is the pronoun that does not refer to any noun definitely. Means we don't know the noun exactly. Now let us take an example. Someone is in the room. Now who is in that room we don't know, but someone is there in the room. So someone is known as indefinite pronoun. Because in the definition we already got that it does not refer or it does not point to any noun definitely. Means it does not point out the noun directly, and that is only known as indefinite pronoun. Now take another example. Anyone from your class can do the sum. Now which boy or which girl can do the sum, we don't know, but anyone can do the sum. So anyone will be the indefinite pronoun. Now some more examples you see. There is something wrong in this matter. Somebody has broken the window pane. Everybody has his place in the society. Everyone is to die one day. One must obey one's teachers. Some of my friends are coming to see me. Is there animal in the jug? Yes, there is some. One came in and one went out. None of my lost books was found. All are brothers and sisters. Now, students, you see, someone, anybody, something, somebody, everybody, everyone, one, once, some, is, some, one, when, none, all these are examples of indefinite pronouns. So once more I am repeating today what we have learned. First one is interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronoun means you have to remember the words which are used to ask questions are known as interrogative pronoun. Example: who, what, which, whose, whom. And you have to remember that who is used for only person, that is used for things, which is used both for person and things, whose and whom are used for person, and whose and whom, both of the words are formed from the word who. And you have to know that when we use the word which for comparative choice, then before the comparative word the is to come, and already I have told that the is to come before superlative only, but here whenever we make a comparative choice, then the used to come before the comparative word also. Now relative pronouns means you have to know that the sentence which joins or relate two sentences is known as relative pronoun, and the relative words or relative pronouns are who, whom, which, whose. And antecedent means you have to know before the relative pronoun there is a noun, and that noun is only known as antecedent. Before the relative pronoun you will get to see a noun, and that noun is only known as antecedent. And last one is what? Indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are the pronouns which do not point out the noun directly or definitely. Someone can come to our house. Now who can come to our house, that is not mentioned, and therefore someone will be the indefinite pronoun. Everybody can do this sum. Who can do this sum, we don't know, but everybody is what? Indefinite pronoun. None came to our house. Who came, we don't know, but here telling that what? None. So none is the indefinite pronoun. All are brothers and sisters, so all will be the indefinite pronoun. So student, I think it is clear to you. First you have to know that pronoun means what? Pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. And to avoid the repetition, we are using the word pronoun. And pronoun is divided into 6 kinds, that is personal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun, and indefinite pronoun. Examples of personal pronoun: I, we, you, yours, he, him, his, they, she, her, hers, etc. Example of reflexive pronoun: myself, herself, themselves, yourselves, himself, etc. Example of demonstrative pronoun: this, that, it, the same, one. Examples of interrogative pronouns: who, what, which, whose, whom. Example of relative pronouns: who, whom, which, whose. An antecedent means you have to remember before the relative pronoun there will be a noun, and that noun is only known as antecedent. And examples of indefinite pronoun: someone, anybody, something, somebody, everybody, everyone, none, all, etc. So student, I think the chapter is clear with you, and you go through the lesson thoroughly and try to understand it, and it will be easy for you to understand the lesson. So student, with this only I stop this class, and in next class we are going to do the exercise. Thank you.